What's up, guys? How's it going? This is the first time that we're gonna actually try and do this. I am gonna try to do my own modification for Knull, just because I want him to have wings. Not necessarily the wings that came with Venom, because these look great on Venom. This is awesome. I definitely like this figure. If you saw my review, you know my 2 cents on this. So the thing about this is that the wings itself, as good as they are, they have this long peg that will fit into the body that has been made in here. So, but the thing is, you also have to heat it up, because it was very, very difficult to peg these things in here and then try to take them out at the same time. So that is what we're going to try to do. The difference is I'm not just going to insert or create holes in Knull. What I want to do is use different wings, because I want to keep these wings for Venom and use a different set of wings. And the best set of wings that I currently have, because I am a collector of Mythic Legions, are the Mythic Legion wings. This is the red demon wings that came with Arethyr. So I normally don't have him wear these wings regardless. So, and even so, I could buy new wings for him anyway as a separate piece. And considering, you know, I typically will see the 4 Horsemen at toy shows and stuff, I could probably buy an extra pair of wings. But this one I can utilize. Now, the thing with wings on Mythic Legions is that they're very modular, because they come with these these like ports that will go into the back of the figure, and some of them are different. It could be because they are different based upon the figure itself, or like the 1.0 or the 2.0 bodies. So for example, here's this one set and here is another set. As you can see, they're 2 different ports and 2 different shapes, but they have the same port for the back. Sorry, they should go like this. So I am going to use, I think I was going to try to use this one, because I want to see how they were going to look. But it all depends. For the back of this, instead of just drilling 2 holes, which could be simpler, I wanted to be able to make it modular, where I could just take this on and off, because the holes are very different. These are the size holes here for the Mythic Legion wings, while this one is much deeper. You can see that right there. So I didn't want to use that, and plus I wanted to have Venom with his wings. So there will be some painting on this too, because I'm going to paint this black to help have that better comic accuracy. But instead of like poking in holes this way, I was going to use these ports to help better. And to do that, I was going to at least try to Dremel in a spot for this. Oh, this was the wrong one, because this is too deep. And my fear is if it's too deep, it's not going to fit, and I'm going to go in towards the cavity of that spot. So I was going to use the smaller one and try to get it pegged in right about here. And it won't get in the way of the hair when it does kind of move back a little bit. So that's my plan. I wanted to try to at least get that point right there. So let's try to mark this off and then make this peg that'll fit right in there, and hopefully it'll stay flush. That's the idea. Let's try it out. All right, so I marked off where I'm gonna make that part right there, and I'm gonna use this Dremel just to drill a hole first and see the kind of cavity size that I can make in there, and we'll go from there. So the cavity, of course, it's very thin. We can make it in through there, and it doesn't seem like I can really have an issue. So I just need to widen this out, and hopefully we can just make this peg fit in there very nicely. I mean, it's a square peg, so we should be able to do that. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let me just see if I can get this piece in there. Almost there. We're just got to make it a little bit wider, and it should peg in pretty nicely. Okay, so I have an opening that seems to fit okay, but it's the inside where there's just a little bit more thicker plastic on there. So just to check, there's nothing wrong with any of my movements going on. The neck is still good, and of course here with the ab crunch, we're still good to go. So there's just a little bit of thickness that's going on right there. We can just get on the inside and clear that out, so hopefully I can make more of a better insertion for this peg to go in, and hopefully it should stay in and fit in very nicely. Okay, there we go. It is put in. Because of these other spaces right there, I had to just compensate for that it won't go all the way in, as you can see from the peg of right there, but you can see with all these other spots it's going to fit in like so, and doesn't come out, so that's good. And I didn't ruin any issues with the articulation, so we are good to go there. But when we insert these pegs, they should be pretty flush with what I'm doing and shouldn't be an issue. Whoops, I'm sorry, that's the wrong spot. I'm gonna put it right there. There we go. And then we'll do this. There we go. So not too bad. Is slightly wobbly from what I had drilled in, but I think it will still work in there. There you go. Not too bad. Whoop. Yep, the weight's gonna be the issue. So, okay, so now there's a weight issue. What we're gonna do is try to fix that where it will stay in place so the weight isn't an issue. Okay, so this was my original one, and remember how with all these spaces it made an issue. I made a mistake, well, not a mistake, because the Dremel went a little too far off to the edge here, so I couldn't resolve the weight issue where it would fall out. So luckily with this second one, I was able to just make sure I made it just a right fit where it would insert, and plus it's a deeper peg, so that actually helped out and was actually probably a better solution to use this one. But with that, I have more of a snug fit right there, and it actually looks nicer that it fits in properly. So now I can just insert the pegs into the back pieces of this port, and then it should be ready to go, and I don't have a weight issue anymore. Everything is in place. Yeah, so look at that. That's not too bad. It is nicely snug in there. It works very nicely. I can move the wings pretty well. He is heavier, of course, on the back end, so the ab crunch, as you can see, is a little bit looser just because of the weight, but once you get them in certain poses, you should be perfectly fine. But I do like how it looks. That is what is more important to me. So now what I got to do is just paint this in black all along here, and then we'll go from there and we'll see how that goes. All right, took the wings out. I'm basically using just a regular acrylic paint for this, and it's just going to be black, and I'm only going to just focus on these areas here. I apologize, I can't really determine what these are called just because I don't know the particular anatomy for like these bat type wings, but all I'm going to do is just paint this black. I have more of like a straight edge brush just because I want to keep the lines clean. And as long as you have a steady hand, then you should be okay. I don't know if I'm going to like keep recording and just fast forwarding, just so I could rush it up, or if I can just stop and then we'll go for you guys seeing the end result. So I'll probably just go with that. But as you guys can see, I'm painting this black just for more of a comic accuracy on what I was trying to go for. And depending upon if we need a second layer, we'll see how it drives, but we'll deal with that as we go along. All right, guys, there you have it. We modded it. We made a custom wings. We didn't make it. You know what I'm getting at. I modded the figure. We have Knull with these wings. These are the Mythic Legion wings once again. I used them from my Arethyr figure of Mythic Legion. So did some black paint, even added those like black veins in there. I didn't have to, but I wanted to see how it would look. It looks okay. It's not too bad. If I don't really like it, I'll just wash it off. It's not a big deal. But adding the black on the wings makes it so much better. I think we did a good job. That port is actually easily removable, so I can put that back on there, of course. So it's very easy. Not too bad. I actually am happy with what I've done. But let me know what you guys think. I think I was able to show you guys enough of what I was capable of doing. That is one way of doing it. Of course, you would have to get some Mythic Legion wings in order to do this particular modification. But if you need some help with it, just go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to hear about. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to reach that 4,000 subscriber goal. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. But in the end, just make sure you enjoy your toys, because I know I will. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you on the next hunt.